You guys excited? You should be. I'm excited. Kyle's excited. And what I have in this box is a small collection of prototype big Gabots from Megabass. I've been fortunate to help test and fish some of the early versions of this lure. And unfortunately, I don't think the public will get their hands on these for a little bit longer. In the meantime, I've got a small selection here of ready to test baits, and we're gonna cast them, flip them, pitch them, and hopefully get them absolutely crushed in all this shallow grass here in Minnesota. If you guys follow what we do, you know we love topwater fishing, and to have a bigger option frog is truly exciting. And I'm gonna show you guys two different setups here that I like fishing these frog setups on. And remember guys, everything that I show you is what works for me. Don't take it as gospel. Those of you guys that are new to the game, you guys can take this as a early fundamental like building block. Gives you a point of reference to start at. Take what we're willing to show you guys here and make it your own. There's no right or wrong way of fishing. My philosophies stem from my experience, and everybody's experiences are different. I've got two setups here, and the first setup here is in my left hand. And if you notice, this rod's a little bit shorter, it's a little bit softer. This is actually a Megabass Levante perfect pitch. And on that perfect pitch, I've got one of these badass Shimano MGLs. This is my first one that I just picked up a couple weeks ago. I got to fish it a little bit on Okeechobee, fell in love with it. I've got 50 pound straight braid on this. I like this perfect pitch for fishing along the edges of cover. So anytime I'm actually walking the bait more articulate with my presentation, this lighter rod helps me facilitate walking, spitting, and working the frog in a variety of ways. Problem is, it might be too light to where I need to cast way up in that little pocket in the back there. So I have another frog on the Bunker Buster, and this is a new model USA destroyer from Megabass that just came out this year. Okay, I've got a Bantam 150 XG, solid machine frame aluminum, super rigid, super beefy. I've got 80 pound braid on here, a reel that will handle that extra torque, 7.5 power, 7'7" Bunker Buster to really fire this bait in the thickest of cover and muscle a big bass back to the boat successfully. That feels nice. I'm sorry. I've had a rough day. Alright. We can't, yeah. This is a mistake. We're on the board.
Little bass have dreams too, right?
They all do. Remember my philosophy earlier? What? Just don't suck. Don't suck. You hear me?
There's me.
Yeah. Nice. Philosophy of the day, just don't suck. And you get them right in the top of the jaw. Just, oh gosh, oh, I got you, Larry, I got you. Okay, we're good, we're good. Stay calm. I know, that might have been a little traumatic, but you'll be okay. Sick. Awesome. That was fun.
Nice.
Lunker Buster. Oh, I'm sorry. Bunker Buster. Eating this thing pretty good right now. Feels good to swing home with the bunker buster. Oh boy. You got yourself a good one. Skull cruncher. I honestly feel like that fish was watching it hung up on the top of the reed.
Really?
Literally as soon as it hit the freaking water. Like I talked about with the cod fishing, man. I see a lot more birds around this stuff than I do actual frogs. What do I know?
Smack.
How do you really feel? I did catch one off a lily pad today though, Kyle.
I feel good. Other than
Got one.
Other than that whole rod breaking thing.
Got one.
I feel pretty good about rubber wrapping.
Man.
On a hook set. I just break rods doing stupid shit.
Oh. You bit.
Oh, I rolled on it though.
I did. An 8-pounder. Salad hat.
Oh!
I'm poaching.
Oh man, I wanted a picture of all that stuff on his face.
You got one on video.
Yeah, I can pull it from there. You guys suck.
We're gonna hammer this spot.
I know. You guys are gonna make me change to a brown bellied.
Pony up. See what I did there? It's a pony Gabot.
Get the musky on camera, nice.
I like that.
Let's see it.
Right down the gut out there. Get this one color. You make a great human tripod. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Just gonna do this quickly. Oh yeah.
Alright. Literally right next to me.
It makes makes you feel any better, Scott? You are not the first one to experience this.
Oh no, it's I'm usually 3 feet in the front doing the same thing to somebody else, so it's a good perspective.
I mean, I gave you a first shot.
You called the shot. Break down the gap. I've only fished this right side. Push, bam!
Alright, Scott, on the fly, what's going on?
Just gonna let it sit there while I get my little tangle out.
How's your day going, Scott?
Today's going great. It's beautiful out, which is fishing language for I haven't caught shit and got my ass handed to me. You're gonna have to downgrade from marginal talent to.
We want our money back.
He bought breakfast, so we brought him along.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did buy breakfast.
It's super nice of you,
Steak
by
and
the
egg
way.
breakfast I've had.
Hey, it's the thought
But,
that counts.
Yeah.
The fish.
Unfortunately, we can never. So, continue to elaborate. What's the current situation?
Current situation. That's a better one.
Yeah! Feeling good about my life right now and the decisions that have led me here. Haha! Big Gabot doing work. Sweet. Yeah. I like this. Alright, now the pressure's really off. You're good.
Everybody was cranky there for a while.
Yeah, that's brutal, man.
I wasn't cranky, I was just making you nervous.
It's a little decent one. Northern strain largemouth in Minnesota. Fun day on the frog today. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that's about as graceful of a release as we're gonna get today. Kicking off strong. But had a pretty good day field testing a prototype Big Gabot from Megabass. I believe it is now slated for a 2020 release, but fishing it on a bunker buster rod as well as a Shimano Bantam reel, 8-to-1 gear ratio, 80-pound braid, fishing fast, aggressive, just covering a lot of water. Found fish on the outside edges of some of these reeds, found fish in lily pads here and there, so that was cool. I wasn't sure if that's really just a marketing myth that's been fed to us as consumers all of my life, but today was the first time I've had decent success. Northern Minnesota, or central Minnesota that is. North central, south central, who cares? We're in Minnesota, grass everywhere, really cool, having fun. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know the deal. Blah, 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 blah. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye.
I've been fishing these lakes for years. It made me an animal, which rules to these fish. I wrote me a manual, step by step. LRPs. Some of the best yet. Some of the best yet.
right on top.
Low fall, blast off, trying to get some cast off. Doing this here for years, get my bass on. Stream mask on, putting in work. Snap back, got me focused, never settle on a shirt. I missed one and hit one, man, that's getting some. 2, 3, 4, 5 more, come on, that's ripping up. The way the bass miss sticking, the way my feet.